In today's Consumer Alert, with millions of Americans quitting their jobs recently, there's a new list of where they could land next. U.S. News and World Report is out with the top 10 jobs for 2022. And as Naomi Ruckham explains, healthcare and tech dominate that list.
The threat of a cyber attack haunts companies around the world. Brian Rozak works for the security firm Optiv and helps businesses shield their networks from hackers.
And what are you protecting against?
Protecting against two things. People making mistakes because technology is complicated, and attackers who want to do harm and steal information.
Rozak is an information security analyst, and his job is #1 on U.S. News and World Report's list of best jobs for 2022.
When you saw that this is the top job of the year, were you shocked?
No, I wasn't. We're seeing a tremendous amount of interest from new people trying to break into the industry.
U.S. News and World Report recognized information security for its median salary of more than $103,000 a year, strong job growth potential, and good work-life balance. Other tech jobs were also high on the list, but careers in healthcare took 4 of the top 10 spots, with nurse practitioner at #2 and physician assistant at #3.
They have lower barriers to entry than some other healthcare jobs. They don't require medical school, so you can start working much earlier.
When making their rankings, U.S. News and World Report balances factors like salary, unemployment rate, job growth, and stress.
This job is very stressful. You can manage it, but you never know when an attack could come.
But Rozak says there's plenty of job security in the security business. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
Other top jobs for 2022 included software developer, data scientist, financial manager, and lawyer. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell acknowledged today that high inflation has emerged as a serious threat to Americans, and the Feds could raise rates even more to stem surging prices. Powell fielded questions from both Democratic and Republican senators on how to rein in inflation without pushing the economy into another recession. Senate Republicans said they were critical of the Biden administration policies that they blame for the rising inflation.
We're seeing prices rise and wages not keep up with inflation. That means for every paycheck Americans are getting, they can buy less goods. We're seeing these price rises, and it's functioning like a tax on all Americans. You can go to the grocery store, and you see prices go up. You go to fill up your pump at the gas station, prices are going up. Americans are feeling it in the pocketbook, and the Biden administration's policies are clobbering working Americans.
While there appears to be broad bipartisan backing for Chairman Powell's renomination, inflation has soared to the highest levels in 4 decades. A report last week showed consumer prices jumped 7.1% just over the past 12 months. And as families struggle with the rising expenses, House Democrats are calling on their colleagues to again take up Build Back Better legislation.
The child tax credit was instrumental to lifting families out of poverty, and it's a key program within Build Back Better. But on the 15th of this month, we understand that families won't receive that benefit. And we encourage the Senate to come back to the table to work through this.
In anticipation of the Federal Reserve taking measures to curb inflation, experts are forecasting 4 interest rate hikes this year. The Wall Street Bank told clients it expects to see interest rates bump in March, June, September, and December. Rate hikes will raise the cost of borrowing on mortgages, car loans, and credit cards.